Yes, well, I'm Stephen Irwin, retired 5 years ago from the Court of Appeal, sit part-time, and I am the chair of the Slin Foundation, which engages with judges abroad, and also the chair of the International Rule of Law Committee.
I'm Claire Butler, I'm a pro bono manager and a lawyer, and I am co-chair on the AG's International Rule of Law Committee.
Well, they range across the different professions, solicitor's profession, barrister's profession and the judiciary. So starting with the judges, we have taught in the Balkans, supported judges in small jurisdictions without good resources. Northern Cyprus is one. Taught Egyptian judges in this country, in the Foreign Office. Been active in the Balkans, been active in the Far East. Really engaging with judges abroad. And the bar has taught advocacy, as the solicitors have, all around the world. Recent big project in Sierra Leone, supporting people in Zambia. In fact, pretty well everywhere you can think of. India as well.
Absolutely, and I can answer on behalf of law firms. So internationally, law firms do a huge amount of pro bono work, which ranges from lawyers in the UK working on capital cases across the US, for example, through the charity called Amicus, or working on capital cases with charities such as the Death Penalty Project globally. Lawyers from the UK will go out to do pro bono work in other countries, for example, working with refugees in Greece in camps there, or after the Homes to Ukraine scheme, which was a government scheme, was set up here, a number of law firms got together and sent numerous lawyers out to Warsaw to work with Ukrainian refugees. We work with a lot of clearinghouses such as A4ID and International Lawyers Project to make sure that we are doing a huge amount of international work.
And the barristers do as well, because the barristers and solicitors work together on the capital cases or on some of the big pieces of litigation abroad, where the local professions and establishment can't really achieve what's needed. It's a very interesting range of things. Coordination, so that the groups that happenstance work together would work together in a more planned way. So the solicitors and barristers tying up, if the bar is teaching advocacy somewhere and the judges hear of it, they may want judicial input as well. And the judges can teach advocates abroad how to respond in court as the audience. So that lots of collaboration.
Yeah, we realised actually when we first met that the knowledge was very limited in terms of what the judiciary versus the bar versus the law firms do. So it's been a fantastic opportunity to actually realise what incredible legal volunteering work is being done across the UK internationally. So that's been particularly exciting, and we're hoping to use it as an opportunity to share knowledge and experience, and also to promote access to justice and the rule of law through pro bono and legal volunteering. And the more that we talk about it, the more that we raise awareness of this fantastic work that so many people are doing, hopefully we'll get more engagement throughout the UK. I think that's one of our aims.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the other thing is that collaboration of this kind is demonstrated as being more effective. So one of the big things about this kind of work is a continuity of engagement with people in the countries we're working in. And that's helped if you have different facets of engagement for the local lawyers, for the local judiciary, to help them cooperate.
And this is something that we've seen in terms of collaboration by law firms already. So, for example, there's the UK Collaborative Plan for Pro Bono, which is made up by a huge number of law firms within the UK who do domestic, and many of them do international pro bono work as well. And we've seen really the importance of collaboration and how actually when people come together we can make so much more of a positive impact in terms of access and justice and rule of law. So I think we're hoping to replicate that to a degree with this committee also.
I think that's right. As the Solicitor General has said, UK law has hugely high quality at all levels and throughout all divisions of the professions. And that has a big international impact. We are lucky here to have these long traditions and strength of institutions. That conveys itself to those abroad. The more collaboration we do, the more efficient we become, the more we project, the more the chances that will actually help people in other countries to improve their own systems. But I think it's more than 1 year's project. I think that's a long-term project.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree with that. And as I said previously, just to raise awareness of pro bono and legal volunteering, and hopefully increase engagement and promote access to justice.
One of the points you have made in the time up to now is how much more there is of pro bono and voluntary work from solicitors, and I know also from the bar, than people realise already going on. So projecting that, making it better known, will help a huge amount.